Morristown was flourishing in the second quarter of the 19th century, and its population supported several religious denominations. However, social unrest in that period was clearly evident. Issues pertaining to theology, abolition, and temperance led to strife in many religious communities. In December 1840, about half of the members and trustees of the Presbyterian Church in Morristown voted to form a separate congregation. They chose this South Street site for their Greek Revival-style building called the Second Presbyterian Church, completed in less than a year. The name of the congregation was officially changed in 1862 to the South Street Presbyterian Church at Morristown. In 1878, the current Gothic Revival building, designed by New York architect J. Cleveland Cady, was completed and replaced the original edifice destroyed by fire the preceding year. Amazingly, the building was virtually debt-free by the time it was dedicated, just a year and a half later. Notice the driveway under the porte cochere, which connects the church and parsonage. It was a one-way egress around the back of the church and onto DeHart Street. By the end of the 19th century, Morristown's two Presbyterian congregations found that their differences had waned, and they began to hold union services, including joint communion. In 1925, by an overwhelming vote of both memberships, the churches reunited as the Presbyterian Church in Morristown, as designated in its original 1756 charter granted by King George II. As separate churches, both supported numerous community and outreach endeavors. United, they offered an ever-growing list of programs to serve the church, the community, and beyond. It was determined that outreach programs could best be facilitated at the South Street Church building. Thus, in 1945, the Parish House project was initiated, and noted architect Victor C. Farrar was hired to completely rehabilitate the building. While leaving the stately exterior intact, he reconfigured the interior into classrooms, assembly rooms, a kitchen, and a gymnasium. A second major renovation was completed in the early 1980s, which primarily involved the reconfiguration of the central core, previously an assembly room with a stage. Restrooms were shifted and a conference room was added, along with more offices, a print room, and storage. The side entrance facing South Street was closed off and a new office was created. The reception office was moved to the portico entrance. Over the past 40 years, 3 feasibility studies were conducted which looked at consolidating the two facilities into one location on the green. A vote for this plan was narrowly defeated by the church's ruling board in 2005. In 1999, a study looked at possible renovations to the Parish House only. Many of the current changes approved in 2013 were referenced in the 1999 study. The impetus for the 2013 capital campaign and renovations at 65 South Street came with a strong sense of what is needed to continue to be a vital congregation in the heart of Morristown for generations to come. With growing children's and youth programs, a highly regarded preschool, countless church and community programs already using this building, and the need for flexibility looking towards the future, the decision was made to move forward with needed Parish House renovations. The last decade has also brought rapid growth to South Street in Morristown, and the Parish House is located in the center of this development. Today, regular worship services, weddings, funerals, concerts, and adult choir rehearsals are held at the church on the green. The Parish House supports most other programs and holds the church offices, library and conference rooms, Sunday school, midweek children's and youth programs, children's choir rehearsals and vacation Bible school, numerous church groups, and the nursery school. Local outreach endeavors also utilize the Parish House, including the Morris After School program, various not-for-profit and community groups, and our church-run community clothing bank. This building and our facilities on the green are on the National Historic Register, both as inclusive sites in an historic district and on their own. The 1878 benediction, inscribed in letters of gold upon the arch spanning the pulpit, still applies to all who enter this building. Grace be unto you, and peace from him, which is, and which was, and which is to come.